0FXB Handtech Choyong LC-90 internet and analog radio. And to test this, we're going to need a SIM card that you would use in your phone and a micro SD card, plus this device has Bluetooth. Look at the high quality packaging. Let's just slide this off like so. Oh, it feels and looks very nice. Let me just give you an idea of the size. If we look here, I would say it's virtually the same size as the 990X. I love this 990X, by the way. It's the best shortwave receiver I've ever used. But anyway, same kind of size. Let's feel the weight. Yeah, I would say I'm holding them both. And very similar weight and very similar feel, but there's a big difference. Just to quickly show you the Texan 330. So it's definitely not a pocket radio, this one. I look at these as base stations. And Choyong have their own website, as you can see there, and they have a support link as well with firmware. In the box, you get a very small instruction manual. We'll see what we can download. A wrist strap and a USB-C charging cable. There is leaked footage of the LC-100 with airband. So let's just look around the device. We've got a full keypad here. We've got the play buttons for the MP3. We've also got the OK, which I would guess is an enter button. It says music here, podcast and news. For the traditional side of the radio, so the analog part, FM, medium wave, shortwave, Bluetooth, TFT card, menu, tag and language, and then a settings button here, and then the sort of timer and clock and sleep settings, favorites button here, and a very nice feeling tuning knob, fine tune there, and volume, and that volume feels a bit, I know it's given resistance, so it feels it doesn't spin, which is what we like. We want to sort of gradually make selections. On the side here we've got the USB-C charging. I would say that the external antenna is a bit too close to that knob. Anyway, headphones, we'll have to get a little cable and then bring it out first, because that is literally just not in a good place. So I can see what they tried to do. You've got your telescopic antenna. Annoyingly, no stand. It wouldn't be hard to get a stand, a laptop stand, but and then you've got 1850, it says it here, two 18650 batteries there, and you've got the frequency coverage showing here as 64 to 108, 522 to 1710 kilohertz medium wave, 2.3 to 26.10 shortwave. I've seen videos where it goes up to 30, and then input is just like your phone, really, 5 volt 1 amp. So yeah, the main thing is it needs a stand, and we should be able to remove this without using a star bolt. You know, that's a little bit annoying. Quite a few screws here holding the back on, like so. Telescopic antenna, usual type. You can little hole there for your wrist strap, although it's not really a carry using your wrist type device. Let's turn it on for the first time. Now what I'll do though, I'm going to pop in, because it does say that you can use a TFT card. I'm going to pop mine in just here, and I'm going to pop in my 3G card I've got. Remember, it's got Wi-Fi as well. I've taken the one from my phone for now, but you can actually buy really cheap ones preloaded with data. I don't think you'd use much data, so I guess you've got to dig deep to get that in there. Yeah, and I really did have to dig deep. And note, you've got some rubber feet here as well. I'm hoping there's some charge in this. Let's turn it on. Now the latest firmware is 4.8. Oh, that's quite a bright screen, as you can see. Try and keep it at that angle. I'll leave it live booting up just so you know how long. That wasn't too bad, was it? So, and it's giving us the time, and that's not correct, but we can set the time. Oh, even before I set the time, it sort of came on. Look, loading. I didn't change anything, it just came on. So it may need charging. Okay, and on its own, it went straight to the firmware. The latest firmware is 4.8, and it was actually showing my SIM cards in there. It was actually showing that it was connected, although we haven't had the Wi-Fi yet. So I'm just going to click OK to upgrade. It says don't press any keys for 5 minutes, so we'll do that. And the firmware is on the Choyong website as well. But yeah, so I think putting in the SIM card, the phone card straight away was actually a good idea, because it's allowed me to just turn this, put this in, turn it on. As soon as I hit the settings menu, I was going to adjust the brightness. It just went, oh, there's new firmware, and it's doing it live. It's a shame you can't properly see this screen, because it's such a bright screen that it's actually a very clear black with, I can see the green and the white here very clearly, but you can't see that because the glare. I'm going to try and go into settings and dim it. The TFT card as well is in there. It initialized itself. We will add the Wi-Fi, so you're not just tinkering here with just a radio here. It's a bit like a sort of, I would call it a computer that's got an analog radio in it, and the ability to be basically an internet radio. I mean, it even says podcasts and news. So, okay, verify success. Do I let it reboot? Prepare to update. Please wait for about 2 minutes, then the system will automatically begin to upgrade. Please wait, don't press any keys. That's what it says there. Quite hard to read, but anyway. So that's good. I mean, how many devices have you got where you can do, well, it does everything for you like that? Oh, there it is there. Writing. Wouldn't it be cool if you could actually view a TV something you download, which is with a TV, like a mini TV? Wouldn't that be cool? So it's rebooting. Straight to the time. Now apparently once you get connected to the internet, it should find its own time. Looking at this, it has got the minutes right, so we might just have to change the, you know, the region that we are in the world. So it's instantly just going straight into playing some radio stations there. I'm going to go menu and I'm going to see if I can change the brightness. Just going to hit the settings here. Right, it does allow me to, so once you hit the settings, and then it allows you to, I can actually do the Wi-Fi. Let's do that a minute, just see what it says. I'm going to press to select Wi-Fi, on, down, available networks. Then I'm going to connect by pressing this knob here, and then I'm going to put in my password. And as you turn, you've got an enter there, and as you turn, you've got letters and numbers. So yeah, quite intuitive. I'll do that. That timeout is really annoying, but anyway, to put the password in, we've got an R in there, and then you can actually go up and down as well, and right and left. So okay, it's intuitive until when you know how. Can I press that one as an A as well? So you can press either one to enter. So all right, give me 5 minutes. Okay, entered. Now it's saying connecting. Restart, save password, and that should mean we don't actually have to have the TF card. I'll probably buy one for a tenner that will last 6 months and use that. So it's booting up, and let's have a look in settings again. Press settings. We're going down. I'm so sorry that it's so bright. But I did see backlight, press, and we're going to go always. So that's something. We're going to have to keep the screen on permanently. Now what we want is actually brightness. FM step, medium wave step, IMEI and Mac, that's your numbers. Version info, it should say 48 now, yeah. Okay. You've got restore factory settings, after sales service. Okay, YouTube channel, Facebook. I have to look at that. Pressing this makes me go back. Legal stuff, language, English. Oh, there you are, selected. SIM card selection. I noticed it said eSIM card. Look at that, I don't even know what that is. Click OK. How do we go back? Oh, updating. Hang on a minute. Updating what? Data SIM card. Updating. Can we buy? Does it allow us to buy something? Does it? It's interesting. I'm not going to... Have a look. Purchase. Updating. Please wait. You have not purchased a data pack. Please go. Okay. So you can purchase data packs. Okay. Let's go back. And when I hit tag, it went straight into all these names of pop things. And if I enter, let's go to there. Press enter. Radio 4. Let's have a listen. So this is via internet.
If you're not coding, producing.
But I think that's interesting as well, that you don't have to be coding to be...
Okay, so obviously that works really well. Let's do the tune
for example,
thing.
Or designer. Thank you. Someone's listening and their ears are tingling. They're saying yes, maybe.
And again, and
when you're in internet,
right
you're either on it or not by the looks of it. I was trying tuning.
That is why it is now right for this to be in the public domain.
It's a nice sounding speaker. No problem with the speaker.
Thank you. Thank you very much indeed.
Let's hit this menu. And we can search. Let's go OK. Long press tag to search podcast. Long press menu to search music. A long press language to... Right, let's do the podcast. Long press... I'm going to long press tag to search podcast. I'm going to do it. Oh, you speak, do you? So it's like voice activated. Let's do it again. Go long press. BBC 2. I don't know. BBC 2. Yeah. It found it. Let's enter. It actually worked. Well, it saves going through a long list. Excellent. So, that actually worked. And you've got, see, it's got a back here. And then that's it. Go back again. Pressing the menu to go back, I believe. And then what we got here? Let's hit the music one. So I'll hit the music one, and then we've got lots of stations there. Okay, let's hit FM. Let's see what happens when we hit the radio. Turn it up. Antenna. Now I believe to just put the telescopic up a minute. You've got the indoor and outdoor antenna, they call it. So you press. I think you press and hold. Saw it earlier on Fred's video. So this is real radio. It didn't do the external antenna, but I'll try again in a bit.
Journalist from reporting the leak. Our chief political correspondent Henry Zethman says that decision...
That's just on a telescopic.
The initial injunction...
Bit of noise there coming in.
And accepted, granted by the...
Medium wave. That says indoor. So that's... Let's press it. Press it and then turn. Do that again. They are outdoor. External antenna, internal. So that's press and turn. And then select. Press. Change a step. Middle one. Change a step. On medium wave. Okay. Press to accept and then tune. And we're on the telescopic. Well, it actually is a bar in here, isn't there? Shortwave. And let's press. Press this one. Apparently, if you press it again, you get the, is it press and hold? You get the, there it is there, LSB. And you can tune. Let's type in 7100. Go to lower sideband. Click my external antenna on there, so we're going to press. No, it's not going to let me do it. Oh, it must automatically use external. Okay. So what I've done for now, I've clipped. You can buy these little clips that clip onto telescopics, and then I put it onto my 3.5 here for now, because I need a cable, and I can get it in there. Let's try it the other way a minute. I can get it in, I just can't turn the knob. I need the... Let's try again. It's in there, it's a bit bassy. Let me just check the bandwidth, because that is a bit narrow, 1.2. You press the middle one, and then look, that's definitely better. I'll leave it wide, and of course it's fine-tuned.
I think that's the major changes. I did hear Ken, but he just faded out. But when he first called in, he was quite
Apparently we can add it to favourites.
But he's just faded out, so he's obviously got something wrong.
Now let me turn it down and turn up my 7100. So you can see that's not a strong signal there because the conditions aren't amazing. So I think that's not too bad. Ah, look, so that's off, so... I'd say there's a bit of drift there. You definitely wouldn't get any drift with the 990X by Texan. You've got view frequency and view memories here, but I haven't put any memories in, although I added that to favourite. That's not working in shortwave, is it? Bluetooth mode, just quickly try it while we're here. See what it does. Opening Bluetooth. Let me grab a Bluetooth device. And I'm looking. Now the instructions say open your device Bluetooth, and then it will show up, the name will be Choyong LC-90. So I'm not seeing that on my device yet. I've also got a speaker here trying to pair with it, and that's you know, it hasn't automatically paired. Okay, my Android phone has found it straight away. As soon as I said, yeah, pair, look, it's gone green. Now let's press, we'll play a YouTube video. That's definitely worked. And we were on 40 meters. That's my video, but the audio is coming out of... And that's our signal meter. You can see we're adjusting the audio there. How beautiful this Imagine if we could view YouTube here. Tuning dial, volume, and you just hit... But yeah, I can see how that works. Fine-tuning. And if we go to TF card, there is one in there, so we're just going to select it. Oh, we have to add it to add setting to favorites first. Let's do that again. So we'll go TF. I'm not going to do the favorite because we haven't added anything in there yet. Well, we did push something, but this is my TF card, and when we press OK, it works straight away, so that's working. There's only one song on there. I need to add some more, but yeah, that's okay. That works. Cancel, cancel. Click OK. Oh, search. Click OK. Press menu key to search music. Long press language to search stations. So let's long press language. Stations. Searching. And it finds a list. And I just select OK. That's in Wuhan. Let's press OK here. It's loading that one. You can see we've got Wi-Fi, battery, time, and now it's the correct
Some of my
time.
favorite riders. I'm very honored.
So
and
I get it. You know, if you went camping with this,
And I'm Bernard.
you could sit there and tinker all day long, couldn't you?
Do you want to say the thing?
And then when you're bored, you go back to FM. Put the
Producer Fergus and I are driving
Doesn't
back
need
to
it,
the
does it?
hospital in the heavy rain.
now,
to meet
I
another
believe that when you
parent,
press
Catherine
and try and do
Fox,
external
whose daughter was
antenna, it
also
won't do it
frequently placed in seclusion
on
at
FM. Go back to medium wave. Let's do outdoor, and then we're going to poke this in. I'm seeing that if I press the play button, it mutes. And you can search turning the knobs, but you can actually go through this way as well. As I will press and held, and it just starts to do that. Stop. Done. Let's just press the news again. So it's just an interesting experience. I've never done this before, where you're doing both at the same time, you know, on one device, and it's a bit of an adjustment for me. CTV audio channel, Radio Jamaica. Let's just click OK. Where 1 minute I'm doing internet radio, which I've actually never used before.
By 1941 law,
And then the next minute,
as it's
I hit shortwave. And I'm on the shortwave bands. 5 kilohertz steps at the moment. Let's just press. What's that? 4041 megabytes. What's that? I'm sure that's kilohertz. And SSB, just press it again. And you're in SSB. I'm just tinkering here. Notice if I turn it off, that volume knob actually turns it off and on. Slight delay, but it does. Then you turn it on. And then with the shortwave, if you press and hold, let's do this again. I did it just now. It went to USB. But I noticed that you can also, when you press it, yeah, look, if you press it and then quickly turn the knob, I noticed it went to, there are USB there. The other thing I noticed, even though the manual is actually small, yeah, it's actually quite good. So don't be fooled by the size of this manual. It actually talks you through most of the functions. So yeah, don't be fooled by the small manual. It's actually quite good. It actually talks you through most of the functions. Let's go back to medium wave. And then it says here, press and hold medium wave for 2 seconds. Pull out the antenna can help enhance. Okay, I wonder why that is. And it goes into the automatic tuning search. If the radio is in medium wave mode, another short press will enter long wave. Okay. Okay, and then let's press and hold. And it's searching, and then it would add channels if it finds them. So this is your history key, apparently. I'm going to press it. Recently played stations. That's your history button. I haven't listened to any stations according to this. Certainly OK. No, I could cancel. No. Okay, there you are. Back now. Now we'll do cancel. We have a lock button. Keypad locked. Keypad unlocked. And then when you're in the FM mode, it's the same for the auto search. You press and hold. And there you are, and it's going to store. I'll leave that searching. Let's pull my away. Didn't find many stations there. I need to get the antenna out, but yeah. So you would scroll through the memory channels. So it says you press this button to save, but also press this to view your saved. There you are. That's the heart. Okay. Let's go back to shortwave. And then we'll press and hold. It starts to search in shortwave. The thing I can't see is where you can just scroll through different bands. You know, like 40 meters, 20 meters at the moment. It's almost like we have to type it every time. Let's go 7150 LSB. And the antenna back in, and you definitely need a long wire.
Plus 10 miles by road from Land's End, and that's okay on the square.
It's definitely usable. However way you look at it, it's a HF receiver. Let me get my other receiver and compare. So we're just on the LC-90, the Choyong.
60 feet of wire. 40 metres very good early this morning, and worked with VK, which is a bit of a surprise, but we were hoping that the conditions,
I think that sounds okay. Now we'll just take that and same antenna. I'm going to plug it into my 990X.
Good morning, Keith. I think you're there as well. Good signal, 5 and 9, peaking 5 and 9. Quite fast QSB. The signal's a bit earlier. I wasn't up as early as you.
It might be out because I've been playing with the calibration on it.
The signals were very, very strong.
But to me,
At 40, but it's doing its usual thing, and
same antenna.
Midday, it's going down. But good signal up into Chelmsford.
Let's turn it down and plug it into back in here. Oh, wrong one. I plug that into the headphones, I think.
I'm running 150, 150, and the antenna is a 10 metre radiation. So that's the setup. I don't think I told you yet. How copy from DVTG, over? Yeah, DVTG, I tell you what, you go up to 10 over 9, that's the conditions are very strange, aren't they, John?
I mean, it's not great conditions, but I think that works fine.
What is not helping us here in this particular location, we've got a very, very high noise level, but it can well be some from the solar panels, because this particular place is a learning centre, and they've got the special sign on the wall, you know, about how many kilowatts are being generated, so I'm sure that's what's causing the high noise level, that's adding to the problems with the QSP as
I just
well.
want to tune.
You're absolutely right. It's brilliant conditions in the morning. Well, yesterday the band was completely dead, but it was brilliant this morning.
I just tuned it to 7074 upper sideband. It's not great conditions, but you'll see that the app that I'm using is called IFTX. It's only £2. Definitely download it. And it's picking up the stations. And we can try 14074. And that's stronger, isn't it? So that's completely, in my opinion, acceptable. Look at all the stations. You're happy with that? You know, some people in earlier firmware, remember this is 48, they said that you couldn't really tune it. I'm finding you can. It seems to tune fine. I know you can't tell, but the buttons are backlit. Let's just switch around back to broadcast. And we're going to go 94,300. Current affairs, so this, let's call it RDS.
The presence out of the room.
That's working fine. And Strangers by Rebecca Stott, so that's excellent. The other thing is you haven't got like a signal meter, but you have got a signal to noise ratio numbers here at the top. Okay? And that's on shortwave as well. Just look here, you see it there. Just looking at the steps for a medium wave now. We press medium wave. Remember, press and hold for long wave. So we're tuning in 10 kilohertz steps. If we press the settings, go down to medium wave step. And when you press, you know, the big knob, it goes between 9 and 10, and that's something that you do need for the different countries. FM step is on 100 kilohertz, then we're pressing it. 250, let's leave it at 50 for now. And then we can just cancel out of that. Go to FM. Like so, shortwave. I would say isn't that tuning? Let's have it 14100. That's choosing in 5 kilohertz now, after you got fine tune as well. And if we hit to go into lower sideband, then it's even finer. And that's tuning in, is that 1 kilohertz, I would say. So you got fine, and then you got the 1. I wonder if we can tune in bigger increments. I'm not saying that you can just flick through from band to band, you know, 40, 20, 80. You're having to type the frequency. So if we go 3750, that's 80 meters, and then we hit shortwave for lower sideband. Put the antenna back in. And back. If we hit play, just seeing what it does. Oh, it mutes, doesn't it? So we'll come out of mute. If we press and hold, it's faster, but you can't hear anything. Can you? Okay. So I'll be doing a video on creating an account with Choyong, where you can activate your eSIM, and also you can add lots of your favorites using your PC. It says here, create an account to remotely manage your devices and sync your favorite programs to all your devices. If we press this button here, see like it's got a pencil, press that. And then it says add streaming stations, press OK. And you get this, apparently it's a QR code for adding, it says here, add streaming stations, and you've got their website there. And this is the code that's required, the verification code to add. So I'm going to do that on that website I just showed you. You go to this link and then click add stations here. And then click create account. And then we're going to have a go at putting that password in. Even if it doesn't work, we'll try again later. It didn't work, but we'll keep trying. I think we'll end it there. I mean, the amount of videos I've seen where they're not really using much of the upper sideband, lower sideband shortwave stuff, but as far as I can see, it works. And it's not even good conditions today.
Right, 730, look forward to the next time. Please don't be a stranger. You're
I think it
always welcome
works.
to join us. You don't have to be a member to call in, and it is much appreciated.
And then you can go whenever you want. You can just go to the internet side of the device. Let's go to news. And then we'll select.
See, that's going to affect me.
The other thing the company told us is that you had paid
That's
for
good.
2 hours.
That's a good internet radio.
But then you had stayed
Touch
for
of a
2 hours
button.
and you-
Wonder if it remembers where we were. I think it did. Just press it again for LSB. Bump it up to 7160.
5555, all the fives for you. In Tango, Quebec 58, Texas Queen 58, Navy John, X34.
You can play your MP3s. We haven't set the time yet. Let's try that. Play time. Alarm clock. Do we select that? Let's have a quick look. Alarm clock. Play time limit. Schedule power off. Okay. Let's see if we can actually set the time. And a lot of the information I've been getting has actually been coming from the manual that everyone said was no good and was too small. But that's because they were too busy looking at the side of it rather than reading it. The manual is fine. So it does say just press that to set the time. Now, play time limit. And I'm not seeing time. So is it press and hold? Let's cancel. And I'm reading this from the manual. I'm pressing and holding. So I'm sure I'm doing something wrong. I just click OK to that. There's your alarms. Power off. Okay, that's fine. Play time limit. Okay. So that's all those functions are working. That's like your timer. Unless they mean this one. Recently played? No, that's what that one is. I mean, it's set the time via the internet anyway. So yeah, I think the functions I just showed you are the ones that it does. See where it says clock alert rather than set time. I actually think that the manual is so good. I'm going to scan it here so you can pause it. If you know, if you can't be bothered to dig it out. Okay, because I feel like it will help you. Voice search guide, language mode, Bluetooth mode, TF card mode, tag button, menu button, SSB settings, on off FM mode and medium wave, history, confirm buttons, podcast, news, SIM card slot, multifunction knob, fine tuning knob. In FM it says fine tuning in FM. In regular radio mode, use for tuning frequency. FCC warnings. Volume control switch. Turning to decrease volume. And let's just turn that round. Getting started. Battery. Software update. What you saw, that's automatic. How to adjust the meter band. How to adjust the meter band and bandwidth. Yeah, the first knob of the radio is used to adjust the meter band. In shortwave playback interface, simply press the middle position of the first knob once. When you see the meter band blinking, you adjust the meter bandwidth. The second knob of the radio is used to adjust the bandwidth in shortwave and medium wave. Troubleshooting, specifications. What's that one there? I've not seen that yet. Important functions. How to use internet radio website. Press, yeah, we did that, the QR code thing. Then type the website you want. More details on operation here. So you can actually interface this with their website once you've created your account and logged in. I suppose it links it to the radio. Let's just choose one of these. Entertainments and media. So it's a very long video on this, okay, but it's such an interesting device. I'll be making short videos as well. You know, the fact that you can add an eSIM is so interesting. I was wondering here about whether you can actually tune, but if I try and tune, what does it do? But thanks for watching so far. Just turning the tune knob just to see what it would do. Is that, yeah, it's the same thing. You probably have to just go next. Like that. Bye for now, all the best.